Let's talk about this question. I love this question. I think it's a really valid and important question for those who are in the realm of learning and developing mediumship, perhaps offering mediumship as a service, or someone who is just absolutely curious or have had experiences with spirit themselves. If you're just coming across my page for the first time, my name is Violet Hategan. I am an evidential psychic medium as well as a traditional Usui Reiki master teacher. I'd also like to just state from the record, I am coming from both sides of the spectrum when it comes to experiences with spirit and being a medium or natural born medium, whatever you want to call it. I have literally experienced spirit my whole entire life, and for a huge portion of my life and those experiences, I did not understand it, which caused me to hold a lot of fear around spirit and the idea of the spiritual realm. Whereas many years later, and many years of practice and development, I'm here today as an evidential psychic medium, speaking and sharing education and truthfully rewriting the narrative that most of us carry about the spirit realm. So, does spirit get stuck in between realms? I know many of us have heard this concept. We've probably seen it in movies. Perhaps we've experienced the passing of a loved one and had that concern ourselves. But I can state from my experience as a developed evidential psychic medium and countless opportunities to hold space for spirit and their loved ones in this realm, I have never come across a stuck spirit. When our time is up, and our physical body returns back to Mother Earth and our soul back to the collective, we essentially separate from the physical body, which actually is energy, it's a denser form of energy, into our most pure, etheric, energetic self. And energy does not get stuck. We essentially separate from the human consciousness of our human experience and return back to the collective consciousness, which is infinite. So our soul in the truest form of energetic capacity is infinite. That is how spirit can be with us, around us, surrounding us, as well as many different areas, places, realms, wherever they want to be. I don't know how they delegate it up there, but they're not just stuck in a place. I also want to touch on why someone might perceive the spirit being stuck. And it simply is just that. It is their perception, perhaps underdeveloped, undereducated perception of spirit. And when spirit is impressing on them or conveying to them their presence, which the medium is picking up on, they are essentially perceiving it from their subconscious and conscious understanding of the spirit world. It's the same thing that I will teach about when it comes to picking up on a negative energy or a dark spirit or ghost. Someone perceiving the conveyance of spirit and perceiving them as a dark or scary or gloomy or low vibration energy is simply only being able to perceive spirit from their very limited lens of their own experiences and their own understandings of the spirit world. This is the metaphor I always like to give. Say you are in a haunted house and there's a spirit that is there that people pick up on and have a uncomfortable experience. Perhaps they've experienced a tightness or a discomfort in their throat area. Someone who is perceiving spirit from their limited understanding and consciousness and perception is going to think spirit is here and they're trying to choke me. And this is very scary. And they instantly go into the fight or flight mode because they don't understand it. And hopefully not telling someone that lives in that house or that environment that there's a ghost that, or spirit that strangles you here. But really what spirit is coming forward to convey in their expression or their story of their lifetime that they lived in that environment or whatever they're trying to convey to the recipient is perhaps that spirit had throat cancer. Perhaps they had a real difficult, challenging time with expressing themselves emotionally or using their words. Maybe they were even deaf and they couldn't even use their vocal box. See how that perception has changed? Coming from a place of just simply expressing who they were to perceiving it in a clouded lens, if that makes sense. And I can say, in the years that I've been practicing mediumship professionally, not once have I ever had a spirit come to me that I have felt was evil. I truly believe in growing from one end of the scale of fear, fight, or flight, and not understanding the spirit realm, to being educated and having a deeper understanding of the spirit world and plenty of practice. That spirit comes to us and is surrounding us with the most infinite love, compassion, and understanding, the collective consciousness, if you will. And the times that I have felt the deeper, denser, heavier energy has been in the times that spirit has been expressing to me the deeper, denser, heavier vibrational energy that they expressed in their lifetime prior to. So it's simply like telling me a story, and there's highs and lows. And sometimes those lows can be, in my previous lifetime, I was depressed. I carried a lot of depression. In my lifetime, I carried a lot of physical or emotional abuse. That's going to feel to me deeper, heavier, and denser in that perception. And it's up to me as a professional medium, as a professional evidential medium, to be able to perceive that clearly and in truth, to relay to whoever the sitter is, so that I am, as a professional, not creating more fear or false narratives in the realm of spiritual work. So to answer your question, do spirits get stuck in between realms? No. I can say that in my perception, in my understanding, in my work, in my experiences, in my development, spirit does not get stuck in between realms. There's no such thing. They're all merged together. Energy doesn't get stuck like that. When they leave their physical vessel, they return back to the infinite collective consciousness of energy. And people that offer this service of helping your loved one cross over, in my opinion, it's either a lack of education and understanding. It is their truth, because that's possibly all they know, or they have developed themselves to understand. And also, I'm sure there's plenty of people that will pay a lot of money in the concern and fear of their loved one being stuck to help them cross over. So again, my name is Violet Hategan. I am an evidential psychic medium. I also work globally, internationally, and distantly. And if you resonated with this video and the words that I spoke, please like and please follow. Thank you.